Hello everyone, Trina Murphy from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm back with part 2 on how to love yourself even if you don't know how. Hopefully you've had a chance to watch part 1. Now I'm on part 2, and let's just dive right in while I still have your attention. No, I'm only kidding. I just don't like long videos. I'd rather keep them short because I value your time, and I want to give you valuable information and content without you falling asleep on me, because I've done that before. I'll be watching a very interesting video and I'm all hyped up and kind of pumped up, and a half hour later I'm like, can you get to the point? And I've actually fallen asleep watching some videos. And I don't want that to happen to you here. I want you to learn something. So, okay, part 2 on how you can love yourself, even if you don't know how. And being a woman of trauma and abuse, I've had to learn this front page to back page, from A to Z, starting all over again. At a very young age, I had no idea, my life was going to end up, or I was going to go through what I had to go through, but I went through it, I got through it, it made me stronger, and that's what it is. So, part 2, how to love yourself even if you don't know how. Just remember that it does take time. It takes time to change your inner voice, and the longer you keep that up, the more your inner monologue, the more your inner blah, 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 I'm getting all tongue tied. The more your inner monologue will become nurturing and confidence boosting. Okay, I'm getting tired now. I can tell because I'm starting to get all my words all blah, 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 mixed up here. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now the second thing is you need to create. You need to learn how to create. Why? Okay, I have it all written down here. I don't want to miss any bullet points tonight. Last night I was just kind of, feeling good and going on and on, but tonight I don't want to miss any bullet points. Okay, so imagine your body is a vessel of energy, and if that energy is not released, that vessel eventually overfills and flows over. This energy, it leads to negativity, anger, and self-hatred, and we need to learn how to rechannel this energy. Okay, that's very important. I realize now there's certain points or bullet points in my notes that I missed last night because I was rambling, but I still made my point. But tonight, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, so when you rechannel this energy, I want to make a suggestion to you. Find a way to create or express, when I say creative, okay, what is something that you like to do? Express do you like painting? Do you like playing the guitar? Do you like even putting puzzles together? Do you like running? Do you like skiing even? I don't know how to ski, but one day I'm going to learn how, okay? I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn how to ski without breaking any body parts, okay? That's another video, okay? Okay, so what is it that you love doing? Yoga, singing, dancing, meditation. If you have one already, then, I don't know what it is that you're currently doing. But if it makes you feel good and it keeps you motivated, it keeps you moving in a certain positive direction, go with it. I'm just putting examples out there. Okay, this is something that, as of late, especially with this pandemic, that is really getting on my damn nerves. Okay, I'm getting a little sick of wearing this little thing here. It's mandatory everywhere you go now. The gas station, the market, anywhere you go, it's mandatory. And sometimes I walk out the house and I forget it. It's a good thing I keep, a mask or two in my car. I went to the gas station and I went to go in to get some gas, and they're like, mask, and I'm like, okay, I left it in my car. I'll be right back. That kind of thing. Those are the kind of things that are kind of sort of making me emotionally drained, I guess. But let's get back here. I was starting to lack sleep. I work out, I do my walks on the treadmill, I try to walk or exercise whenever I can. I lift my weights and I hit my bag down in my basement. But I was starting to lack sleep because I started to realize, although I'm a night owl, I'm up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm not necessarily an early bird, which is the reason why I had to change my lifestyle and change, the things that I did. And I went out and I bought the book, The Miracle Morning, and I had to learn how to switch things around and force myself to get up a few days, like 6 o'clock in the morning, make it happen, make it work. And that way at night, I'd be able to, I'd be able to channel my energy differently at night and do more productive things and that way I'm tired. I'm starting to get tired like I am now. It's not even like 11:30, and I'm starting to get tired already, whereas before I wouldn't find myself getting tired till like 1:30 in the morning. So I was starting to lack sleep, and I could tell the difference in the way that I performed and in the way that I even got through my day. Because if I don't get enough, if I don't get at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep at night, I realize when I go to work, the next day is just like not as smooth as it could be. And God forbid, if I sit down for longer than 10 or 15 minutes, I'm falling asleep. And I gotta jump up and drink all this coffee, which is not good, and I don't even like coffee. But I found that you know, you need your rest, you need your sleep, you need to treat sleep like it is a job. Okay, I encourage you, do whatever it is you have to do. Force yourself to lay down and go to sleep. You will get tired. Turn out the lights. I won't say light candles unless they're battery operated. Turn on your battery operated candles. Turn on your white noise music. That's very important to me. Dim the lights just so you have your ritual. Different things work for different people. I have to have a certain atmosphere before I just go on ahead and call it a night, and it helps me sleep so much better. But I had to learn this. Okay, I had to learn that, hey, you got to work on yourself, and you got to do things a little different if you want things to improve and get better. All right, so that's what I've learned. And I wasn't getting that much sleep, and I would wake up, kind of groggy and a little, cranky, the next day, and I wouldn't start actually waking up until like maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which I wasn't happy with, because I realized I could be more productive. I could be doing many more things if I just changed my habits and my routines. Okay. So, with that being said, I know I got a little, I got off on a little tangent there. Okay. If you try to avoid sleep like I was trying to do and be a little robot and sleep like maybe 3 or 4 hours and get right back up and start the day is as if I'm a morning person and I don't need much sleep, that's going to cause you problems in the long run. I haven't had any problems yet, but these are the things that could happen. It could lead to depression, weight gain, and cancer, and other things. But just respect your body and get enough sleep, which is what I had to learn the hard way, and I wanted to share that with you. If you know that you need at least 5 to 6 hours of sleep, get that rest. Get your 5 to 6 hours, and instead of doing things at night like watching movies and watching TV and doing things you shouldn't be doing after you get off work, change your priorities and do A, B, and C first, and then maybe you can do D the next night or something like that. But it all requires sacrifice and proper planning, life planning. I call it life planning, and then things tend to work out a little better. All right, last step before I keep on ranting and raving here. Be grateful for what you have and everything that you have already accomplished so far, which was something I was never able to do gratefully before. Everything that I have accomplished now, including, just even being able to, you know, speak in front of this camera here, and, have the peace that I have now in my house, because I grew up in a house full of people, 11 people or more. Whenever I have my moments of doubt or fear or being ungrateful, I think back to what was my life like before and how far I have become, and it brings me right back down to earth. It brings me right back down to earth, which is what I would encourage you to do. If you've been in a situation where you've been worse off before and you're better now, be grateful for that until you achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, or whatever goal or mission that it is you're on. Okay, I can't stress that more, because sometimes I'll sit back and I'll think, damn, and I keep it real with myself now because of all that I've gone through, and I'm just trying to reach out to others, others that I see on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. I see it all over. People complaining about this, complaining about that. Oh, I'm not happy here. Oh, I'm not happy there. My husband did this. Oh, my son did this. I'm starting to see more complaints, and it may be because of the pressure of the pandemic. I don't know. I'm going through. I'm a little tired of the pandemic. I've already covered that, but I'm just saying, be grateful for what you have, and it'll bring you right back down to earth. Okay, it works for me. Or I will put on some old school music from the 70s and 80s, as I've told you before. I enjoy older music from the 70s and 80s. 90s came a little bit later, but music is just so soothing. It gets me back into me now and left myself mode. Find what it is that brings you back down to earth, or it makes you feel the most grateful and makes you want to reach out and touch the lives of others to help them reach the next stage in their lives. Go for it. Okay? It's getting late, and I feel like, I've been talking, and I don't want to take up too much of your time again. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll be making another video very, very shortly. I'll be coming up with part 3. Actually, I already I'm ready to go ahead and publish part 3. But again, everybody, thanks for watching. Stay safe. We got this. We got this. The pandemic is temporary. We get through it. We move right along, and everything comes and goes, everything passes, everything always gets better. Okay, so everybody, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I hope you learned something from this. Okay, good night.